Is It Nothing to You? Written and narrated by Brother Frank Natoli. While many of us have a favorite hymn from the beautifully inspired hymns of praise that have touched our heart and brought tears to our eyes, the songs designed are unique to our church. They're songs that belong to a new time. They belong to a new era. They belong to our people. They're songs sent from the throne of God as a gift to the Church of Jesus Christ. They're inspirational and related to Christ and His promises of the latter-day times and events. This gift was given to our late Sister Arlene Buffington as our songs of hope and joy, looking forward to the fulfillment of the kingdom of Zion, bathed in the latter-day glory of the restoration. Today, I'd like to look at number 7, Is It Nothing to You? By looking at the meaning and the application of the song, because it's too easy to sing without paying attention to the words and their meaning. Is it nothing to you? 4 verses and a chorus. Just a sign of a star, then a cross carried far. Was it nothing to you? No, nothing to you? Somebody's wounds, bleeding sore, somebody's shame, somebody bore. Just a son, someone's son. Was he God's only one? Is he nothing to you? No, nothing to you? Just a plan clearly laid, and oh, a price so dearly paid. Just a mob that was led, precious blood that was shed. Was that nothing to you? No, nothing to you? Were the captives made free by death on a tree? Was redemption in vain? Is he coming again? Is it nothing to you? No, nothing to you? As you go on your way, choosing sin every day. And the chorus, if the story is true, does it all mean nothing to you? Copyright 1980 Arlene Leah Buffington. I recall many years ago, as a sister deaconess was setting the table on a Sunday morning, meticulously placing the linen cloths, plates, glasses, napkins, bread and wine on the sacrament table, that a sister selected this song to quietly and reverently play. Her light touch to the piano keys and my familiarity with the words helped reinforce the meaning of Jesus' sacrifice and death for me and my sins. I was reminded in that moment that it did mean something to me, and that each time I partake of the Lord's Supper, I should remember the great love the Father had in sending His only begotten Son for me. Its sacredness should never be taken lightly, and its representation should bring us to our knees in humility. For me, it's a time of reflection, thankfulness, and appreciation. It's an honor and privilege to partake of the Lord's Supper because it means everything to us. The following scriptures are just a few that I often ponder, that remind me of the truth in the story and how much Jesus means to me. Isaiah 53, verses 5 and 6. But He was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. His chastisement of our peace was upon Him, and with His stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord hath laid on Him the iniquity of us all. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21. For He hath made Him to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made the righteousness of God in Him. Mormon chapter 9, verses 12 to 13. Behold, He created Adam, and by Adam came the fall of man. And because of the fall of man came Jesus Christ, even the Father and the Son. And because of Jesus Christ came the redemption of man. And because of the redemption of man, which came by Jesus Christ, they are brought back into the presence of the Lord. Yea, this is wherein all men are redeemed, because the death of Christ bringeth to pass the resurrection, which bringeth to pass a redemption from an endless sleep, from which sleep all men shall be awakened by the power of God when the trump shall sound, and they shall come forth, both small and great, and all shall stand before His bar, being redeemed and loosed from this eternal band of death, which death is a temporal death. Alma, chapter 21, verse 9. Now Aaron began to open the scriptures unto them concerning the coming of Christ, and also concerning the resurrection of the dead, and that there could be no redemption for mankind, save it were through the death and sufferings of Christ, and the atonement of his blood. Matthew, chapter 20, verse 28. Red letters. Even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. And finally, 3 Nephi, chapter 11, verse 14. Red letters. Arise and come forth unto me, that ye may thrust your hands into my side, and also that ye may feel the prints of the nails in my hands and in my feet, that ye may know that I am the God of Israel, and the God of the whole earth, and have been slain for the sins of the world. I hope this song and these words bring each of us into a greater understanding and remembrance of his love for us and our need to never forget the simplicity of his gospel. May God bless you. And if you're interested in learning more about the songs of Zion, listening to the songs, or downloading them, there's a link in this blog to the church website.